Hello, welcome to another interesting episode of TWOSET Violin. Today we will be watching this guy try to sell a very questionable fake Stradivarius violin
at a porn stars shop.
Get it, porn stars?
What's going on?
Not much. What can I do for you?
Got this violin here. It's been in my family for a very long time.
Dude, that violin is so messed up.
Dude, what the is that?
If you ever show me a violin like that, I'm just gonna cry.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Like it's just,
No violin should have to look like that. First of all, there's no bridge. It looks just the colors are all wrong.
I think the varnish job. You can see the actual wood. It's obviously been scraped
the
without
varnish
care.
is gone, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure no Strad in history will be treated like this.
Yeah. There's no chin rest, whatever. But there's also like from this shot, it looks like the strings are rusty. The tailpiece looks kind of weird. How it's sitting all the way high up there.
Yeah, and I think that little taper between the tailpiece and endpoint should be stronger, right?
Do you want to get yours to show?
Yeah, so I don't understand how it just leaves it there. Can you guys see this? There's a little plastic thing that loops onto the tail end. I don't know what you call it, but that is quite strong actually. And here looks so floppy.
Well, see how like your tailpiece lines up to the bottom.
Can you guys
see?
Yeah. Yep.
Whereas this one is all the way up there. It's come up to like here.
That's true. That's what. Yeah, it looks a bit funny, right?
Yeah. Not only is it in very bad condition, the violin itself, but the kind of setup also just looks horrendous. There's a massive crack, dude, down there. do you know how much cracks like that cost to repair? Not to mention how much they devalue an instrument. Actually, also, did you know the location of a crack also depends how much it devalues the instrument.
Yes.
Same with the bow. So if it's a small opening in the seam, that's a lot more easy to fix than a crack that is like on the sound post area or like all the way down here.
Stradivarius.
Oh my god.
Talking about cracks, that crack is in every worst possible place. Down the F holes, in the center, you can't play it.
It looks like it's
damaged.
been snapped and glued together.
Every once in a while, one comes up as very, very rare. I mean, we're talking big money. Even in this condition, we're talking, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Strads are not hundreds of thousands of dollars, right?
They're more.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess
in
he's
this
in this condition. If there was a Strad in this condition.
Which is very dubious because people take care of their Strads.
If you had a Strad, you would not let it go like this.
I have a Stradivarius violin. This violin's been in my family for a very long time. It belonged to my grandfather.
Does he actually think he has a Stradivarius,
Yeah.
or is he like just trying to like scam someone? I mean, I don't watch porn stars. I don't know if the context of this series is meant to be real people going to real pawn shops or like set up scenarios. Just the whole situation itself is very.
So we're gonna take you
suspicious.
to the site to do a little interview about your product.
There's a lot of information that point to it being authentic. I think a reasonable price would be $700,000.
He wants to sell that for $700,000. Let's see if he can verify it.
What makes you think this is a Stradivarius?
One of the things I noticed, there's a label inside, 1731.
Yeah, it says right in there, Antonio Stradivarius. And it says Cremona. That's the town he was from in Italy.
From my understanding is the copies had to have a label on there that said copy.
That's his evidence.
Wow.
That's his evidence. This one doesn't say copy, so it must be legit.
Oh.
In case you are wondering, yes, a lot of people do make Strad copies without putting the word copy on
Yes,
it.
they make it just as form of inspirations as well. Both.
There's that, and
There's
there
that.
are also people that just try to pass
Yes,
off.
yes.
Just like there are plenty of Supreme shirts out there that are fake.
Fakes. Yeah, people just want to copy and sell a fake product.
Antonio Stradivarius was known for making the best violin of the time. And I'm not a violin expert, but I think he was known for making the best violin of all time.
My understanding is they have a particular sound. My grandfather purchased it because it sounded better than the violin he had.
Can I just say that's the most like casual thing to say? Hey, my granddad just bought a Strad because it sounds better than the other violin he had.
Yeah.
Can I just say too, like, why is there so many people
Random
like
people.
shopping in the background? Do they not realize they're being filmed, or are they like paid actors?
Probably the latter.
It's in pretty rough condition. It's
Yeah.
got some cracks down here.
No Sherlock.
It even looks like maybe at some point Dad or Grandpa tried to glue it back together, or maybe you did. I don't know.
Not me.
But
Yeah.
a lot of the times they're in such bad condition because these were, tools of the trade. People made their living on this, and they would get beat up and smashed around a lot.
Yeah, because musicians just beat up their violins because it's the tools of the trade, right?
Just
But guys,
kidding.
Did you know this is actually a Strad?
Yeah, guys, it's a Strad. You can see a little scratch there. I did with too much practice. Yeah, tools of the trade.
How much are you looking to get for it?
Well, based on the condition that it's in and what they go for, 700,000 I think is fair.
Okay, I mean, just looking at it, to me it looks far from $700,000, but I have no idea.
It's so far from $700,000, but I have no idea.
I have no idea.
It's like we all know it's not.
I know that once something's worth money, people fake it. There's a lot of questions I have here.
Yeah.
I'd like to call in a friend of mine and have him come down and take a look at this.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
If you're going to sell a Strad, you should have it verified first by an expert, and they have they certify the Strad. So that should be something you do before bring it up and be like, hey, I have a Strad.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, bring it to a few certifiers.
When you want to talk about the great violins in history, the Stradivarius, that name, is the one that leads the way. You're talking the wood selection, varnish, fantastically made, they're beautiful, but they're tools. They have to perform a specific task, and for most violinists, that's a soloist. So you're talking about a person who's standing in front of anywhere between a 50 and 80-piece orchestra, and they have to be heard above that. So you need an instrument of exceptional quality and power and skill, and Stradivarius violins, unsurpassed.
Everything this guy, what's his name? I forgot. The violin expert guy said so far. Pretty legit.
Yeah, it's pretty legit.
It's true that Stradivariuses are known for the exceptional acoustical sound quality, and they do have the power to be able to project, because back then they didn't have microphones and speakers,
Yeah.
and over up to 100 musicians sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got to project.
So the first couple of things that I look at are to see if all the parts line up correctly, which this one does, but it has significant damage. His wood selection was such that when he put the varnish on his instruments and you would move it like this and it would sort of look like it's rippling, really just majestic, beautiful. But on this violin, I'm seeing a little too much dark, and even in this patch that's revealing, it's a sort of a muted brown. And the inner linings of this, that line inside there, is just a little too haphazard to be anything that he would have made. He doesn't make those mistakes. He takes so much time.
Sounds pretty legit. I mean, I'm not a violin expert, but I do know violin expert people, and they are able to look out for these things with
They
their
can
eyes.
see it.
This expert does seem quite legit so far.
Yep.
He might not be, but
You might know just what to say.
yeah, he's legit enough to pass the violinist.
Yeah,
radar.
violins test. Okay. Hey, enough. What you said, yeah, it's legit.
1731 puts it right towards the middle end of his middle period when he was making some of his absolute best.
That's golden age.
Yeah,
This is
1731. Okay, golden age is when the maker is at their peak.
Yeah.
When they make their best instruments.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, makes a good point. It's golden age.
Yeah.
Stradivari won't mess up a golden age violin.
He won't.
He was at his best. His mind, skills, hands.
Yeah.
And these instruments go for lots.
So you're telling me you don't think this is authentic?
Unfortunately, no.
Grandfather,
You lied to me.
you lied to me. You betrayed me.
So what you have is from about the 1830s to about the 1960s, really, they would mass produce these in the millions.
Do you think it has any value to it?
In its current shape, not a lot.
Oh! Set it right up in its current state. Not a lot.
If that guy was coming in trying to scam, then I'm glad he got shut down.
Yeah.
But if you genuinely thought it was a Strat, I kind of feel sorry for
Yeah, I
him.
feel really. If that's the case, I'm so sorry. But
Yeah.
I wish we would have hit gold with this one, but
That's always the hope, man. That's
can't
always the
strum
hope.
all the strings. So he doesn't think it's a Strat. I'm gonna have to, go with him. I'm gonna have to pass on it.
Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. For now, we'll just, keep it safe. Probably make a little case for it and hang it up on the wall and as a little homage to our grandfather.
I don't even know what to say. I mean,
Just tragic.
yeah, TV, the whole thing is all tragic.
Yeah. I think the most tragic is to me, like the idea of hanging such a demented violin on the wall in a glass case. Like, at least fix it
I know.
first.
At least take it to the local luthier.
Do you think that can even be fixed though?
No, I don't think so.
Turn it into a viola.
Yeah.
Be good use.
Yeah, or just make it firewood.
Alright guys, did you enjoy watching this episode of Fake Stradivarius? If so, hit a like.
And smash the subscribe button. Also, please check out our merch. Violin Viola. Thanks for the support. See you guys next time.